What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Olympic silver medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified super featherweight world champion, now reigning WBC lightweight world champion, Shakur Stevenson. 22 wins, no loss, no draw. 22 wins, no loss, no draw. 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, a slick defensive southpaw with an extremely high ring IQ and a counterpuncher, is now looking and searching for a replacement opponent as his expected mega showdown, February 22nd in Saudi Arabia on Riyadh season with His Excellency Prince Turki Al-Sheikh is now off against Mexican undefeated lightweight superstar title contender William Zepeda, who is 32 wins, no losses, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age. He's 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, right? So William Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson, they were supposed to face off against one another February 22nd in Saudi Arabia. But guess what? That has now been canceled after William Zepeda faced off against former IBF super featherweight world champion, superstar boxer, and vet in the game, Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer is a fighter who is, very slick, but he's 34 years of age. At one point in time, he was the best. He was one of the best defensive fighters and counterpunchers in the game, right? Top 3. He's now 33 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. Twice in his career, he was knocked out. He's 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 67-inch arm reach. A smaller guy that William Zepeda had brought up in weight to challenge, to be able to get a comparison and an idea of what it'd be like to be in the ring with Shakur Stevenson, because they have similar traits. But Tevin Farmer, he exposed William Zepeda. He dropped William Zepeda in the fight. And, it was a very close fight that many people thought that Tevin Farmer actually won the fight. And this is back-to-back fights that Tevin Farmer lost split decisions that people thought he won the fight. And this is against undefeated challengers. Raymond Muratalla, he fought in July, and I thought he won that fight against Raymond Muratalla, right? Who is undefeated, who is now 22 wins, no loss, no draw, 17 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach, right? Raymond Muratalla is supposed to be one of the upcoming best things in the sport of boxing. And Tevin Farmer exposed him, and he exposed William Zepeda. So with that said, William Zepeda, Raymond Muratalla, they got the nod. But Tevin Farmer is a vet. He has tricks. He understands the game. He's defensive-minded. He's slick. And he exposed him. With that said, William Zepeda and his team, after the fight, it was already a foregone conclusion we was going to see Shakur versus Zepeda in February, right? But Zepeda is now talking about after the fight, he got options. He got to weigh out his options. And now suddenly he's come down with an injury. What? Now out the blue, he injured his hand in the Tevin Farmer fight, and he don't know when he can reschedule the fight with Shakur Stevenson because he don't want to fight. With that said, Shakur Stevenson is looking for a replacement opponent. And the former unified lightweight world champion, Australian superstar boxer, George Kambosos Jr., 21 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout. One time in his career, he's knocked out. He's 31 years of age, 5'9" with a 68-inch arm reach. He raised his hand, and Shakur Stevenson agreed and said, let's fight, right? But he's coming off of a bad stoppage loss to Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko in May. So I state George Kambosos lost badly. Now, he's coming off a loss. But I said that Shakur Stevenson, don't fight George Kambosos, fight Tevin Farmer. Because Tevin Farmer arguably beat William Zepeda in his last fight. He made him look bad. He arguably beat Raymond Muratalla in his last fight. So if you're going to fight a fighter coming off of a loss, fight Tevin Farmer, right? Because George Kambosos got stopped and looked aged in the fight with Lomachenko, right? He didn't look good against Lomachenko. Tevin Farmer looked great against William Zepeda and Raymond Muratalla, which they were supposed to mow him down and knock him out. And he reversed it, and he looked better than both of them in both those fights. He actually exposed both of them and made both of their quote-unquote stocks drop. So I would suggest fighting Tevin Farmer as a replacement, outclass Tevin Farmer, make Tevin Farmer look bad, and because George Kambosos is talking about fighting at 140 pounds, why would you move up right now? That makes no sense. So go ahead and fight against Tevin Farmer at 135. Give him an opportunity because he arguably won those fights. There's controversy there. Outclass Tevin Farmer, and then you have the comparison to you and William Zepeda. That makes more sense in my opinion. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.